notch, might pop a tire. Lottie-dottie, ride-a-die, might take a minute to retire. Baby rock business attire. Say you get money, you a motherfucking liar. Damn, that's fire. Got these niggas heads, mama, shut the fuck just up. A lazy ass choir. All of these rubies making me dizzy. I got my twins, they trapping the Benji. In my Ruga, I got like 50. I got the business. Simply for all of these bitches. You 24. Yeah. We got superpowers, knock at the door. Fucking millionaire before 44. There's special money on the whole I adore. Losing no prices that you can't afford. Yeah. Rates at 50, this not afford. Money counting up on my law. I get what I want, then I walk out the store. I get what I want. Crank shit up a notch, might pop a tire. Lottie-dottie, ride-a-die, might take a minute to retire. Baby rock business attire. Say you get money, you a motherfucking liar. Damn, that's fire. Got these niggas heads, mama, shut the fuck just up. Just a lazy ass choir. Shut the fuck up.
We've reached Athens. Get your things and get out. They'll tear me apart. Coward.
Stay, Kratos. Just a bit longer.
So I rocked him, I'ma cock it out, pistol whip him and get my money up. I got my dogs inside the function, so I'm never fucking up. I got my money in my bank, though all these fuckboys, I don't come here with some move. I need to get my bread up, cop a beef, fly through the roof. Slap a 50 round inside the Glock, that I get rude. I don't give a fuck about your feelings, what you do. Like honey, hammer too, hold up, I just need my petty up. I stack it up, ain't never enough, got camo, change it backwards. Shorty can't he come fuck with us, I made it out then backwards. And he get high, ran it up, Yokohama, the photo. I ain't sitting on blades when I spray music. Now where they ain't no page, I be paid, I be hold up, I spit all of them bitch face, and that's how that dictates, I hit it and I slide out the city, hot box, and the whip, got the devil, got it with me, while I'm still kicking crazy, fucking hell in this bitch, I be damned if I can handle these shrooms, I said, bitch, I be crossed every day, I hear this shit out, I be here like, who let me on the stage, I'm rude, I'm a heavyweight, I do what I do, cause I'ma do it anyway, like who gonna stop me, it's not you, my mama can't, I be too high, I feel like I took a shot of Novocaine, got my teeth grinding while the beat, while I'm talking shit like whoa, curves stomping foes, hoes bird watching while I'm rocking, I'ma roll, blunts in the whip, got 150, I'm on go, smoke it up then go back, got dope inside the duffel, chillin' with shit you wish you had, but bitch you down bad, every day feel like Christmas when you win and hit that shuffle, one with bitch ADM, CF6 on bag, she drop it, hit that wobble, the Draco in the trunk, tuck tight, it can chop her, I make the wrong move, now you can't kick it, I toss my homie, that big head, I hit it, red dots up quick on the stick with my bitch, and I'm whipping my sticky young bitch, I talk it out, but he ain't gonna listen, so I rock them, I'ma cock it out, pistol whip him and get my money up, I got my dogs inside the function, so I'm never fucking up, I got my money in my bank, though all these fuckboys, I don't come here with some move.
Love me, know if you're telling the truth, please don't forget me, cause I can never forget you. It's best that you love for yourself, and I'm glad that you got all your help, and it's bad for your hand. No, I don't want you anywhere near me, but know that it's a lie, yeah, it's a lie, yeah, it's a lie. Can't concentrate, I can't be clear, cause all my thoughts tell me to die, yeah, tell me to die, tell me to die. Talk down to me, don't tell me what you want from me, don't give, just take all of the pieces and I need it, so work out and need it, take you down this drug to feed, don't give no fucks about my fear, no I don't see them, I'm so oblivious and say I'm doing fine, but it's just so fucking hard, you planted seasons on my mind, can't waste no time, I'm fucking fried, I don't want no one in my line, know that I've been so lonely, I've been so lonely.
Tell me if you're leaving tonight, do you know how I feel inside?
that's the issue. It don't matter who's wrong or right. Waiting on you to decide. Wanna get to the end of my life. Who gon' wipe your tears when you cry? I'm tired of missing someone. Can't believe I thought you were the one. But I can't lie, without you it's no fun. Like who am I, who have I become? Overdue communications, thought through all complications. Tattoos, I don't gotta say shit. Acting rude with no basis. It's a lie, yeah, it's a lie. Yeah, it's a lie. Can't concentrate, I can't focus. All my thoughts tell me it does. Tell it does. Tell me it does. No, I don't want you anywhere near me. But know that it's a lie, yeah, it's a lie. Yeah, it's a lie. Can't concentrate, I can't focus. All my thoughts tell me it does. Tell it does. Tell me it does. No, I don't want you anywhere near me. But know that it's a lie, yeah, it's a lie.
Long Beach, I was in the front seat watching drivers struggle with the wheels, so we're starving. Taking super cheap for Stony Creek. I was at the station, I feel like what's the statue supposed to eat? You should pay a visit to your people. You should pay attention to the scribbles on the seawall. Future, I'll be posted on the Eagle. Currently, I'm on the bed needles. I was on the coastline, home, baby, crabs. I could've gone run off a couple grams. I was back with me and like we're dropping super jazz. I was in the bathroom making music with my hands and beats in the sands. Everybody rotate around the couch. Super hot inside the house, it's out of bed, so your mouth. And we made that city, that's tobacco. I got meth inside my pipe and I got crack that made me battle.
Drop your links to your tracks below this tweet, and we'll listen to them live on YouTube at 8 p.m. EST. Times are subjective to change. Melmige Monday, it's super fun. I hope to see you there. Please come and check. We're super chill. In Melmige, she's so awesome. 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 If you check the link in his SoundCloud, you can find his Discord server. We all have a good time there. Come on down.
Hey, hello, hi, hello, hi. How is everyone doing on this fine Monday evening? How are you doing, Mel? Thank you for asking. I appreciate your consideration and recognition of my feelings. I'm tired. I drove for about 7 hours today from Georgia to West Virginia. Why did I do that, you may ask? A good question. Is because a couple days ago I drove 7 hours from West Virginia to Georgia, and at some point I had to find my way back home. So that's where I'm at. So because of that, there's kind of like a vague time limit on this. You're always driving somewhere. That's harsh but fair. So because of that fact, there is a sort of vague time limit on the stream. I'm not going to cut it off at a super like harsh direct time. But after a couple hours, if I'm like, yo, I gotta clock out, please don't blame me for just kind of being like, all right, guys, I've hit my limit. We're gonna. I don't think that we should really be cutting too many people off tonight. Just a bit of a precursor to the stream. Yeah, no, I am always driving somewhere. I'm a busy man. I've got places to be, people to see, things to do. Anyways, last stream of October. Let's make it a good one. 7-hour drive will take that out of you. Yeah, people are always like, oh, it's just driving. You know, how is it exhausting? How is it tiring? I don't know, man. Do it for 7 hours. You'll figure it out. Are submissions still open? They sure are. Submissions will be open for quite a bit. All right. It's the mental. Yeah. I mean, you got to focus on the road and you can't really do anything else. You know what I mean? Like when you're driving, it's not like you can do something. You just have to drive. That's kind of the whole point of driving, is you got to look at the road and nowhere else. Now, I know some of you don't follow that rule, but I'm not a snitch. It's okay. Your secret's safe with me. We are going to kick the night off with Lil Wet Wet with 23, self-directed music video. And as always, you know, you can buy Skip the Lines. You don't have to. It's not like required or even expected by any means. It's just always an option. Let's hit it. Insomnia, can you DM me your submission? Thanks. This is a really fun video. Who's on the production here? Don't show Slando. Okay. Possibly the hardest music video of all time. Honestly, yeah, I think it's probably in the running. At least in the hardest music videos of the year, right? No, this is cool. The visuals for this are really nice. I always like your music videos. I always like your directing. I think you have a really good sort of idea of how to bring cohesion between maybe what the song sounds like and what you're saying, and then, you know, what you kind of see in correlation with that. So as always, super good job on that. The actual song, I love how in the production you kind of forego melody in favor of this sort of glitchy cacophony of beeps and buzzes. I think it does a really good job of adding like a very subtle chaos to the track, which is otherwise pretty clean. Your vocals on this are super clean, super dry, super kind of tinny, and with a lot of clarity. And the drums on this are kind of like within that same lane. So it's a super bright kind of poppy song with a really, really great kind of erratic energy to it. As always, I love what you do. This is great. This is awesome. Thank you for sharing. Gotta love those music videos. And then up next, we have got Bug Boy with Told Me. Let's hit it. Thank you, man. Thank you. I got it, Lily. Hell yeah, dude, this is so cool. I love how much texture the track has. Pretty much every little bit of percussion you have here, including the 808s. It's so rattly and thick. And I really just kind of enjoyed the space that it occupies and the texture it creates. It does kind of have this super kind of like cloud rap adjacent sound. Your vocals are kind of foggy and obscured in the beat, which kind of leans towards cloud rap. But you also kind of have a bit of this sort of like hardcore trap sound that was super popular in like the late 2010s, which is also a really cool aesthetic that I think that you pull off pretty well. I really like this a lot. Your vocals are super cool. I like how they're kind of mixed to be sort of surrounded by everything. The production is super. Yeah, I want to hear that out of a car. Yeah, dude, that's a certified trunk rattler for sure. I mean, that shit'll, have you kind of like, that shit'll have you switching lanes on the highway. 95 miles per hour. You're not even turning the wheel. Just the 808 hits, and all of a sudden you're 2 lanes over, cutting off a Ford Fiesta. You know what I mean? Drivers in the front seat yelling at you. You don't fucking care. Kids in the back watching the, Coco Melon on the iPad. Kids crying, switching lanes. This is cool. I love this. I'm always a huge fan of this sound, and I think that you pull it off really well. Let's get another video. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Let's get another video up in this up in this stream, up in this melmige Monday. Let me get this link pulled up real quick. That way I don't forget about it. Alive? Yeah. It caught my eye, and I thought maybe we could all benefit from seeing a live performance. So it's Estelle and Carter performing Drown at the Common Market, video by Luke Gockley at Ball State University. I'm really appreciating this sort of DIY sign here that looks like it was hastily created on a sheet of cardboard that they just happened to have nearby. Maybe a local restaurant was breaking down boxes at the end of the day, and they said, hey, don't toss those in the dumpsters. I got a better use for them. And I also like that the QR code covers the name. It's cute. It's really cute. Reminds me of like any Walter Mitty album cover. All of those are done in like crayon, and I think they're really cute. So let's hit it. Little live performance. So Carter, you said you're DJing for this one.
Let's do it.
You got a live drum kit too.
And I'm sitting here waiting around, and I just can't seem to get my feet on the ground. I need you to say it out loud. If I just keep going, will I make you proud? Can you hear me? Tell me that I'm making a sound. I can't find you, and I can't keep on looking around. Ain't no water, but I just think that I'm gonna drown. I think I'm gonna drown. I think I'm gonna. Not to be dramatic, but I think I'll ride away. If I didn't mean it, why did I say it? It's impossible for me to get close to you. If nobody sees me, then I do it again.
Hey, I wish. How we doing? Hey, Grub, you mind DM me your track? Thank you. Carter in gig mode. Yeah, it's good to see. Yeah, this is sick as fuck. You're right, Eddie.
Thank you for being here.
This is awesome. Do you just mean the link again? Yeah, I just DM me the link. I'm having trouble with the embed because Elon Musk fucking ruined Twitter.
Zach Bagan on the drums.
Hey! Shout out Zach.
A few days ago, and he was so down.
I love small venue shows. Me too. Me too.
Also, shout out to Prod Carter back here.
Shout out Prod Carter. Carter with an X. Prod Carter with an X.
And I always take him with me if I perform live. And he just helps me out so
This
much.
is so
makes
sweet.
Everything run so smoothly. So like, huge shout out.
This is a Elon just locked your account. What did I say? Elon's ruined Twitter. He even wants me to call it a name that I can't remember. Carter, this is cool, man. I know that I think that you actually submitted this track like from Stell a couple weeks ago, because I know that I've heard this 100% one way or another. I love it when you guys submit live performances. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's so cool to hear a song or to see a song performed that like I've already got like the studio version of in my head. And I think it adds a lot of personality and dimension to seeing you guys perform your work, putting a face to, you know, the names that I see on a fucking daily basis on my feed, on a weekly basis on the stream. And so it was really cool. I think Stell absolutely killed it. I think she did a really, really good job with her performance, especially with fixing the microphone. Those things can get a little frantic and panic inducing, but it was a good recovery. Carter killing it as the DJ, and shout out our boy Zach on the drums. This was a lot of fun. As you guys know, I never shut the fuck up about the show that I did last year, so I'm always super happy to see your guys' performances. Vibes are off the charts. Yeah, absolutely, 100%, 100%. Thank you for sharing. And then up next, we are going to do Dying for Certain with The Colors You Remind Me Of. Ooh, you from the UK? Is that you for United and United Kingdom? You're not a Yankee. You're not a Yank like me. If you were a red, white, and blue blood, you're Canadian. Oh shit, that was the sleeper. My bad. It's the U. Okay, so the U stands for I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one, but when the song ends, I should have a joke for that, and it's gonna be really funny, and you guys are all gonna laugh really hard, and you're gonna say, "Oh, chat, clip that." I'm gonna say, "Oh, haha, dude, you're too kind." Anyways, Dying for Certain, Colors You Remind Me Of. Let's do it.
I'll paint my walls your favorite colors. I'll dye
Mel Clip Farm, dude, if only. Every 30 million YouTube shorts views I could probably get like 4 or 5 cents.
the parts of me that make you wonder if I'm really worth it. I'll paint my teeth.
Doctor's dirt noises. Oh, doctor. Just finished his dissertation. His PhD, MD perhaps. Maybe he's a doctor of English.
Plant my roots and grow you flowers. Give my life to make them soar.
I dropped out of high school. I ain't a doctor at nothing. Maybe a doctor of good vibes, perhaps. An honorary doctorate, if you will.
I'll break myself for you. I'll break myself for you.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna have an honorary doctorate after this one hits the Spotify Top 100. Right in between whatever the fuck Jack Harlow's doing and the new Sexy Red single. We got Dying for Certain right there, The Colors You Remind Me Of. This is wonderful. I love this. I'm a huge fan of slowcore, slacker rock, stoner rock, a lot of those super slow moving, gentle kind of like lo-fi adjacent sounds. I absolutely love them. And so I know that I've talked about your sort of approach and perspective to the sound in the past, and I'm going to kind of reiterate what I've already said, being that I think it's a lovely sound. It's a super pleasant kind of lulling, warm saturation sound that I think you absolutely kill. How hushed and, you know, timid your vocals sound paired with these super kind of like whiny, twangy guitar plucks that just kind of bounce and fade into the distance and it's a great vibe. It's killer. I am in love with this. This is fantastic. One of my favorite things that I've heard from you, and one of my favorite just songs that I've heard recently on stream. I think you capture the moment beautifully. It's a beautiful, beautiful track. All right, and then up next, who do we think is up next? It's Spiel. I think Spiel is the first person in chat. So how can I ignore such dedication to the Melmige Monday? Then again, I guess I have to respect Mac as well. Epitome of Failure is at the Neck Deep show and was like, yeah, time to join the stream. Time to take my attention away from my physical environment. Notification squad. Listen, man, I appreciate that. I appreciate notifications because when I do stuff, you're there, and that means the world. Like the stream, like and subscribe. What else do you do? Like, subscribe. You can't comment because I guess you can comment, but it's a live stream. Won't make much sense. I don't know, man. Give me your mom's credit card. Anyways, Spiel, who's the enemy? Let's do it.
Continue.
If a song has Bit Crush vocals, it's automatically a 9 out of 10. Listen, I think that you're right. I don't know. I'm kind of easy to please when it comes to anything Bit Crush. I hear that Bit Crush snare and I hear the Bit Crush vocals, and I'm very like I'm easily impressed. I listen to it and I'm like, oh, this sounds so cool. This sounds so nice. I love the instrumental for this song. It's killer. You have these kind of like like dungeon crawler arpeggios, you know, screaming up and down this entire beat. That I think I know I get that it's a cop out to compare like 8-bit melodies to just like, oh, this video game sound, but literally like those, like how they climb up and down, like the way you've got them arranged, it feels very interactive, it feels very engaging. And I like that because throughout the track, these melodies kind of never stop. It never really settles into a perfect rhythm. It's kind of this constant evolving and growing and shifting and changing sort of like landslide of sounds. And I think you do a really good job of maintaining momentum while continually building up the energy of it. And your vocals sound really great on top of it as well. This is a difficult set of production to approach vocally, and I think that you do it pretty tactfully. It gets you giddy. It does get you giddy. I get that. The lyrics are about being too busy playing games to care about the situation at hand. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, then I was completely on the mark. All right, grow up. We're gonna have a talk heart to heart. Do you understand how the name of this submission is maybe sets off a couple alarms in my head? Just like a little bit. Could you see how I see this? You cut out the vote, so it's I see that it is the clean version, right? I see that with 3 exclamation points. And listen, you were here and you vouched for it a couple streams ago. So what's going to happen is I'm going to play this because you submitted it. But this, I feel like the outcome determines a lot. I'm gonna trust you. Maybe this is a biting piece of nuanced satire. We'll see. Can I trust you with this? Can I trust you? Shitcore. Shitcore is a valid genre, man. My screen recorder is ready. It's insane. You're ready. Stream is on the news right now. I like how for it to be the clean version, all of the vocals are gone. That's really funny to me. None of them could go through. Nice. This is a cool little piece of D&B. I love how throughout the entire track, it's just you have this sort of like, kind of like blaring, sort of like bassy, kind of like almost kind of brassy, sound that pulses throughout the entire track. Because it kind of sounds like a storm alarm or something. You know what I mean? Something kind of like foreboding and looming and kind of like sci-fi-y in a way. And in a way, it kind of gives because D&B is already a pretty erratic genre in terms of energy. You know, these drums are breakneck tempos, they're high intensity, very saturated, and so it's already kind of like an anxious sound. But I think that it sort of adds a bit more of a darker undertone, a bit more of like an urgency in the elements of the track, and I think it's a really cool bit of production. Early 2000s sci-fi FPS game, yeah, 100%. Totally. I think it's got a really cool atmosphere. how it feels scrolling through Newgrounds. That is also. I feel like we get a lot of those on the I feel like at least once a week, once a stream, we get a song with production that is just so nostalgic for like half the people watching, and they have attached very specific memories to the sound, like some sort of like synesthesia, right? But yeah, I think it's a cool bit of production. This is pretty sick. Thank you for not letting me down. I live for the sounds. I do too. There's something that is a little bit difficult. I'm actually writing a video essay about music and nostalgia. Like, I know that I haven't put a video essay on the channel in like 8 months, but this one, like, I'm using like scholarly peer-reviewed articles for, so it's gonna be the best, I promise. But there's this interesting sort of like connection between nostalgia and music, where nostalgia to most people is, and by definition, by widely accepted definition, is an inherently happy emotion, right? This sort of affection for the past, right? It's wistful, but it's this affection and joyous remembrance of the past, which I think is kind of weird, because every paper I read came to the conclusion that this was true, when I feel like I don't agree at all. Like, does anybody else think nostalgia, like, do you associate nostalgia with being that is a happy feeling? I wouldn't call it an emotion, but is nostalgia a happy sensation, a joyous, affectionate sensation? Because I would argue it's not. I wouldn't say that it's a bad feeling, and I'm not saying that it does not have the capacity to be joyous. I never associated nostalgia with like that is every time a happy feeling, a remedy for sadness even. I don't know, just something I've been thinking about. Anyways, we got possibilities, hard and, but yeah, exactly. I think that nostalgia is neutral the same way that like nature is. Like, nostalgia is kind of like a force of nature, just in this case it's human nature, you know what I mean? Kind of like how rain can like destroy livelihoods or also be the backbone of a society's function, you know? It's not like, it's a case-by-case basis. I don't think that it's either good or bad, but I think that it has the capacity to be both. Look at where I was and where I am now can be beautiful, can be ugly. Well, yeah, because nostalgia doesn't exist without loss, right? Because, like, actually, like, I do not think that nostalgia could exist without loss, because if nostalgia is looking back, what is the point of looking back if you still have those things? So nostalgia is inherently tied to loss, in my opinion. You know? I'm derailing. Possibilities, Lily, let's do it. Cool comparison, TBH, damn philosophical melmige. I say cool things sometimes. Also, Splitter, how you doing? You say cool things all the time? Thank you! Means a lot. I got video essays on the way. In the meantime, go watch my old video essays. They're all still pretty good, for the most part. They're all pretty good. Thank you. Wow, that's really generous. Thank you, man, so much. Wow. Dude, Lily, you're pissing me off. You're making me mad, Lily. Here's why. Every single week, every week, by the way, Lily submits a song and is like, yo, this shit is dog water, garbage ass fucking music. It's awful, terrible. But next week, it'll be better. And then we listen to the song that is allegedly bad, right? Lily saying this song is bad. And then we listen to it. And it's just like the coolest little piece of electronic, future bass, whatever of all time. It's so cool. I mean, this drop right here. Listen, I was super happy with these super. I never said this one was bad, but you implied that like this is just to stave you off until the good one next week. You know what I mean? The way you phrase it, you're like, oh, you know, like just wait till next week. You know, just cut me some slack. You know what I mean? But I was very satisfied with just these nice. Super cool electronic fills and bright bubbly vocal chops, kind of future bass, kind of electronic. But then about halfway through, you bring in a just fucking disgusting drop with some really, really awesome arrangements here. This is fucking sick. This is awesome. This is so cool. I swear Lily does not miss. I have never heard a Lily song that I was not like overtly impressed by. Now, given I have no idea what goes into making electronic music, it is like a genre I have not touched whatsoever. But who fucking cares? I like what I like, and I like the way that Lily's music sounds. So yeah, this is incredible. This is super cool. We gotta have Lily make, with compensation, of course. We've got to have Lily make music for the channel. I think I've had that thought for a while. But I think that if like, because I've always kind of associated my channel with like lo-fi, because one, that's the style, you know, that's the genre of music that I typically adhere to. But I think that what happened, I think we throw a lot of money in Hirosh's direction to make outro music for like the weekly videos. And then I think we throw money in Lily's direction to make stream music, perhaps, maybe intro music. Maybe even like background music if I start doing other types of streams. I think that it would add a pop of life, a breath of fresh air, to the stream. Maybe we should do it. You'd be so down. That is so incredible to hear. I think my cat just ran headfirst into my door. If you see this door open behind me, it's because he finally broke through. Poor guy. All right, thank you. So for the 2222, 11/22 is the date that the EP dropped. So I had to donate $22.22. I appreciate that. Oh, used actual sounds from space, black holes, pulsars, and the Milky Way itself in the production. Poor guy. Listen, he begged to be let out. He got what he asked for, and now he's upset about it. Be on the lookout, though, for next week. I spent an entire month on it. I will be ready. I'll be waiting with bated breath. I'm super pumped. But yeah, no, Atlas was scratching at the door, begging to be let out, and then I let him out, and now he's scratching. Also, by the way, I was gone. I was in Georgia, by the way, until 4 hours ago. I was in Georgia this morning, and I was gone all weekend. And I come home, I walk through my front door. All three, how was it? It was gorgeous. It's a beautiful state. I stayed up in the mountains, secluded, like literally on the top of the mountains. And I walk in, I was like, oh, my cats, I'm sure that you miss me so much. And they all just kind of like meowed by the food bowl. Just, okay, you're back. Fucking put the food in the bowl, idiot. Are you from West Virginia or Georgia? I'm from West Virginia, and I currently live in West Virginia. But over the weekend, I went down to Georgia. Put the fries in the bag. That's literally what my cat said to me. I'm like, all right, man, you're back. Now give us the food. Give us the IAMS orange bag chicken. I thought it was the other way. No, I am from West Virginia. Mountain Mama, take me home. You know the one. We all know the one. But Georgia is a lovely, beautiful state. I had a great time over the weekend. I stayed up in the secluded Georgia mountains where nobody was there to bother me. And I did my best to not engage with any sort of outside social media. I did a decent job at it. I was on SoundMap a lot, but for the most part, like I did a pretty decent job of not letting it get to me as much. Anyways, we got Pulsar Interlude. Yeah, SoundMap's on social media. Give me your coins on SoundMap. I'll give you literally anything for coins, by the way. Everyone add me. Username melmige. So you're one of those. What does that mean? Listen, my issue is that none of my favorite artists, anybody wants to trade them. Nobody has them up for trade. I have to do quests all fucking day. That's why they say, yeah, but say, yeah, who's they? Dude, this is Saturn Spoder. This is kind of like, you guys ever heard of Space Odyssey by David Bowie? You know, classic song, Stranded in Space, Ground Control to Major Tom. This is kind of like that song. If it was like a sludgy alt rock track, it's still depressing. Both songs are depressing. But I like how much you emphasize the atmosphere of kind of what's going on here. You know, the pulsar sounds and stuff like that, I think gives such a looming kind of like dreadful ambience to everything. You know, this idea of being sucked into the vastness of space and losing your sense of self. My cat is crying now. Hold on. He doesn't know what to do with himself now that he's in here. Come on, bud. But I think that you hit a really cool atmosphere, and I think you definitely nailed the sound. I think that, you know, the vacuum of space and to be stranded out there is it's a terrifying concept. You know, I'm not one of those people that think space is intrinsically scary, right? People are like, oh, it's so big, it's so scary. No, fuck, it's cool. But being out there, lost out there, stranded out there, being sucked away out there, yeah, that shit's terrifying. And I think you do a good job of reflecting how much dread and you know, panic is involved in kind of that process. And I think you killed it. This is all he wanted. Just to you have anything to say, Atlas? All right, you heard it straight from the source, folks. Anyways, hold on, I gotta get him at least off of my mouse pad. All right, he's my little co-host for the night. Oh, and thank you once again for the donation. That was incredibly generous. We're at 93% of the monthly goal. That's all I could ever ask for. Anyways, who's here? Let's get Scoob up in the mix. with Emily from first to last cover. Bit Crush. We were just talking about earlier about how anything Bit Crushed. Oh, he's gone. He wants out now. He scratched at the door for about 20 minutes, and now he wants to. Now he wants to leave again. Jesus Christ. Cover art fire. Yeah, there's a girl in my 8th grade class that showed me what Tumblr and Black Veil Brides was, and this is the kind of shit that she like was drawing in her notebooks all the time at school in English class. Brings back memories. This is an awesome cover. This is awesome. First of all, man, oh man, is this song suited for your range. You kill this. Super, super powerful performance. Even bit crushed and dampened and muffled by the very stylized mixed D dynamics of your voice still break out and you sound fucking awesome. I love how the entire song, through the bit crushing, through the saturation, I love how the entire cover is a little bit muffled. I think it produces a really cool sound. I think it 100% works for the song as well. And I think that you've made it pretty transformative. Hey, Liam, how you doing? Sunny Moore does got that range. I mean, I think it sounds great. I think it sounds awesome. Should have my throat dying, but hey, it was worth it because look at the result. Look at the product. The end sound is fantastic. Dude, I'll say this. Do you guys remember the little kind of little pudgy emo looking like sketchy kind of figures that were dominant during the Tumblr days that were like I baked you a cookie but I ate it, like I accidentally ate it, the cookie that I baked you, or like like fuck, what is it? It was like, I love you this much, and its tiny little fucking stub arms were like, you know, not that far apart, but, you know, in theory, you're sharing that with somebody you love. Hold on. Hold on. I don't even want this to be in my search history. But I baked you a cookie, but I eated it. Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah, this kind of shit. You know what I mean? You know, this kind of shit. I would draw this kind of shit on the one-time use tablecloths at church dinner on Wednesday nights. I'd whip out a black crayon and I would just repeat it from memory. You know what I mean? I had this shit on fucking lock, man. I could have these things. That's literally what they looked like. Imagine this, but on a church tablecloth. And then imagine my mother like 2 seats down, kind of side-eyeing the whole process. I mean, I had this down to a science. I could replicate this in like 10, 15 seconds flat. I mean, my hand was flying, dude. I know Lotus used those dudes in his cover art back in like 2021. Dude, I was using those Tumblr posts today. Hey, thanks, Garden. I got you. I got your submission up next. But listen, man, I had that shit down to a science. I could bring it back. Listen, if this aesthetic came back, I would not be forgiving. I'm willingly sharing this story. I don't take pride in that. If this aesthetic came back, it's not that I'm hating on it, right? It's not that I'm like, oh, this is a bad thing. Because I think that this sort of like nostalgic retro reclamation of like old aesthetics, 100% awesome, dude. If you like Hello Kitty, fuck yeah. I just bought Rose like a strawberry shortcake, pajama set, because like I know how much like she likes strawberry shortcake. And so I think that like the sort of reclamation of those past enjoyments, go for it, man. I love it. It's awesome. I don't think I had anything. I don't think that there was any particular, you know how sometimes it's like there's like a mascot that's just there for the sake of being a mascot. It's not like where Scooby-Doo is the star of his own TV show. It's like like the thing exists to sell merch of that thing. I never really had something like that I enjoyed when I was younger. Domo? Yeah, I was never a Domo kid. I didn't like Domo too much. I do remember Domo being everywhere in middle school, but I was never particularly much of a Domo enjoyer myself. I respected Domo, but we weren't familiar with each other. You know what I mean? We didn't know each other. What about Sackboy? See, I loved Sackboy, but Sackboy was the mascot of Little Big Planet, which is a video game. But that being said, I didn't really play. I had Little Big Planet. I played it. I enjoyed it. Mel had so much potential as a Domo kid. I think that the blueprint was there, but I think that when building upon the foundation, we steered in a little bit of a different direction. You know what I mean? Like I was playing the Black Parade in its entirety on the way to church in the car, because my mom was like, we're going to listen to K-Love today, Christian radio station. And I was like, oh, let me play music. And so I would torture my family with music that at the time I didn't consider. You know how kids hide the fact that they're emo from their parents? I never considered that was an option. I never thought that I could do that. I never thought, oh, maybe I could just keep this to myself and it would be okay. I had to share it. You know what I mean? Like when I wore the 8,000 rubber band bracelets on my arm out the door with pride. I said, bye, Mom. Love you. I'm going to have a great day at school today. Anyways, courtesy of Garden, we've got Vibe Chemistry. Example, local window kid and Elro with Runny Egg. Little drum and bass. Let's hit it. I talked a lot. That was my bad, guys. Sorry. We'll get back to the music now.
Fat sausage sarnie and a runny.
I said, minging, filthy, stinking. This one's dirty like a crackhead's kitchen. I was sipping, whiffing, £40 ticking. I was broken, Tesco's nicking, chicken. Loke, summer, vandal, gamble, Amstor, screwball and I scramble, jingle and I jangle. So if you need the vibes, just give me a bell though. I told her that my name was Elro. Well though.
You sure that's coke?
Fuck knows, John.
Cause I feel all wonky. I'm gonna pop to smoke. I got 2 ticks on me. I lost them both. So I'll ask this worldie, what was your issue? It was a joke.
Can you lend me a fiver, love?
Just emptied the fruity twice, popped to the bar, vodka ice. Caught eyes with the girl that's nice, clocked what she bought, then bought it twice. I might be the awkward type, but I can fix that with a bag that's white. If you try call that guy and he don't text back, then ring that twice.
I met this Slater girl, I think her name was Kat. And I think she's fit, but she probably thinks I'm fat. And it probably doesn't help that I'm a massive twat. But I do have a butcher and his name is Pat. I'm a mishap with a hip flask and a Kit Kat and a 6-pack and some shit chat and a chick that's got a big back. But right now I'm on my own, I'm linking with the lads later. So I'll have 2 pints of Guinness please, thanks waiter. Thanks waiter, thanks waiter, thanks waiter.
fat sausage sarnie and a runny egg.
Fat sausage, where'd you stick it? Tell her, check her back pocket. Wrong socket, then I'll take your mic and run to stage rocket. Here's one for your nostril, call me Nostradamus. Catch me with the actors and the gangsters and the pranksters and the weed farmers. I'm your favorite dealer celebrity, and as I say this one, just pay me some. I don't care one bit what playlist play this one. Just swiftly do a Jaeger bomb with Kaylee's son and Ravy John, then Taylor Swift inside the boozer's toilets with your baby mum.
Dude, I feel like every single time you have submitted something, shit, what was the song that you submitted? It was the D&B track. It was like a super heavy kind of like techno electronic track. It was real vulgar. It was a real crass song. Hey Simon, how you doing? Hey, and Lucas. You always come through with these. I don't even know how you find this, man. This is a lot of fun. I love this. I think it's super cool. I think there's really good chemistry between everybody on this track. It's a lot of fun, a lot of personality behind each verse. Super cheeky. I feel like the whole song is kind of like winking at me the entire time. Like I'm in on the joke too. And also the production is fucking awesome. I love it. I think it's super cool. I like how minimal it is. A minimal as in like it's mostly just kind of like this one streamlined series of textures, so you really get to focus on each part. I'm so sick right now. Oh, I hope you get better. That sucks. I'm sorry. Being sick is bad. I think we can all agree. Had to be cracking. That sounds right. I don't know if I liked it or not. I really hope that I did. I'll have to find it later. I know that I'll drive myself crazy looking for it. But but thank you for sharing. Now, in honor of Epitome of Failure being at the Neck Deep show, we're gonna play Epitome of Failure submission track from his new album, which you can listen to now. I do feel some sort of compulsion to promote this album, not because I love Epitome of Failure's music and I think that he's an incredibly talented artist, but also I did the cover art, so I'm attached to the album. I'm a collaborator of the sort of process of getting it out there. So yeah. Anyways, we've got I Hate It When You're Not Here, British from Matt Last and Niall. Let's do it. Liam, the type of guy to be temporarily ill. I would say that a lot of illnesses are temporary. Not all of them, but a good portion of them. I don't think that's a unique circumstance.
Matt Last.
Liam, did you submit, or are you just hanging out? Just so into the vibe. I respect it. Thanks for being here. Or totally Carl, my bad. Could be so cool. I would agree. Cool guy, 100%. Oh, that kick is so nice. Hey, Carl. Thank you, as always. Appreciate you, man. Man, I feel like anything Epitome of Failure touches turns to gold in a way. You know, I also made a random unreleased for fun. Hey, that's in the spirit of Melmige Monday. Please do. Man, everything Epitome of Failure does is great. This whole album is really good. But you know, this song specifically, I think is just such a great performance, and some really fantastic writing as well. I think that. Hey, bub, can I help you? Can you go sit on your cat tree, so you don't step on the keyboard and mess stuff up? Can you please do that for me? Hey, Rose, thank you. I had egg salad today. I had potato salad today. So we're kind of, and the potato salad had eggs in it. So in a way, we were kind of in the same boat. But no, Epitome of Failure's vocal performances are always fantastic. I mean, stunning, shiny vocal mix too. As always, clean and polished. Kind of has this sort of like futuristic bite to it. You know what I mean? Where it's you get these. Come on, bub. Okay. His ass is on the pause button. There's the emo rap sensibilities to the mixing, to the production, but there's an extra layer of cleanliness and clarity, and this kind of like polished sheen over everything. Okay. You gonna behave yourself? You gonna lay down right there? You're gonna lay down right there on my mouse pad. That's perfect. He can sit there. That's fine. That's fine with me. As long as he is not actively stepping on my keyboard, we are in good business. But yeah, shout out Epitome of Failure. Shout out this whole record. I'm super pumped to have been able to do the cover art for it. And speaking, while I'm promoting things, speaking of me being involved in things that Epitome of Failure is also involved in, me and Epitome of Failure just were featured on a Veils track. So if you like me, like Epitome of Failure, or if you like Veils, Monstrosity is out. I did a verse on it. Epitome of Failure did a verse on it, and Veils has one of my favorite hooks of the year on this track. Unbelievable fucking performances on this from everybody. Anyways, that's my little plug. And then up next, we have got Rose with Dante's Let's Hit It. Veils so underrated. I agree. Veils is super talented. Veils reached out to me to do a verse on the song, and I was so like intimidated. I was like, I have not done anything that sounds like, dude, I've been making lo-fi hip-hop, boom bap, spoken word hip-hop for like years now. I haven't touched a beat like this since I was 19 years old. But I did it, and I'm pretty happy with the result. I'm super pumped that Veils asked me to be on it. I think it's an awesome track that I'm honored to be part of. I 100% just skipped. See, this is what happens when I pick my own Carlby tracks. I completely skip over them because I don't have a tab put up. That is 100% my bad. Sorry, Rose. I just, my fault. We'll play something off the new EP, and then we'll get to Rose. That's 100% my bad. My fault.
Assumed that love would see us through into the bitter end. I had more confidence in the strength
yeah,
of
but
me and you.
I gotta keep better
I
track.
learned the hard way not to plan as you let go of my hands. 'Cause I didn't know what I had till I lost it. When I lost you, oh, I nearly lost it. What is the price of your love? Can I settle the debt? No matter what the cost is, nothing compared to you. And there's not a thing that I wouldn't exchange. 'Cause I didn't know what I had till I lost it. Oh, I lost it when I lost you that day.
High school junior year was filled with this guy's music. I I don't think I was in college until I met Carl. I think. But yeah, same sentiment for me as well.
I say now, I asked for this. Take all these bottles, trade them for your heart and your health. I've broken down. Is there any love you see for us now?
'Cause I didn't know what I had till I lost it. When I lost you, oh, I nearly lost it. What is the price of your love? Can I settle the debt? No matter what the cost is, nothing compared to you. And there's not a thing that I wouldn't exchange. 'Cause I didn't know what I had till I lost it. Oh, I lost it when I lost you that day.
Emo country, Midwest country. Yeah, country pop, emo country, sure. Although I would argue that the emo part of emo country might get a little lost in translation. It might seem a little contrived in its nomenclature. But whatever, that's a conversation for another day. Point is listen, whatever force. Okay. Country is just folk emo. Well, yeah, but emo, I mean, folk's also a really kind of like depressing genre as well. I mean, you get into that like Townes Van Zandt shit. I mean, all those guys were drinking themselves to death, you know what I mean? My point is though, is the thought that Carl had that was like, you know what, I'm gonna shift into like this sort of emo country pop sound. I'm so glad that he followed it. I think that the Cowboy Carlby EP is like the realization and actualization, excuse me, of that sound. Jesus Christ. Of that sound, and Lost It with Peanut here with a fantastic guest verse is just it's just country, man. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't like emo, like country adjacent. No, like Carlby has sure country pop if you want to call it that, but it's country nonetheless. And it's a really nice, super pretty sound. Everything's got a nice swing to it. It's got a nice twang to it. These melodies and melancholy that's being pushed forward in the writing like is all very true to heart. I think that Carlby has a very good talent of consolidating his writing and making his emotions so digestible and so palatable and readable, which is hard to do, by the way. You listen to pop songs and you're like, these lyrics are so simple and straightforward. It's fucking hard to do that. And Carlby just knows what words to say to just get that point across immediately. And then, like I said, shout out Peanut as well. Absolutely killer verse on this. I think it really, really wraps up the song nicely. As always, I'm stoked to hear stuff from Carl. And then, now, oh my god, dude, what is his problem? I guess this is him missing me, right? I kind of talked earlier about how I came back from Georgia and Atlas was generally indifferent to my arrival. Maybe this is him finally realizing that I'm home and I gotta take a picture of this. He looks insane. Atlas. He's not normally. I mean, he's always affectionate, but not. He's whatever.
I'm back with the Mac, yeah, we finna up this scared of little waiting by my side. Yeah, she got that red at 10. She hold the peace for me when the phobia on the scene. I got them dirty charges, but it ain't stopping a thing. Smoking on the ghetto, popping on the pistol. Withdraw off them drugs, baby girl, what you want more? It really ain't my thing, but for now I'm in some seams. I'm shaking and I'm sick, baby, why you encourage me? Listen on my hope, everything I dreamed of. It's around my head, yeah, I'm trying to turn the key up. You little bitch, I know you working for my distance. Never wear my senses, so they better bring them all. You always think I'll be hanging, I guess with the way I'm feeling. Searching for this is the way I get it, but it's not what you deserve. Ain't no fix on Providence, I'm making sure it's served.
I've missed this vibe, not gonna lie. Well, Rose does it well. Bub, come on. Hey, Nada here, how you doing? I saw the submission of yours. I figured you'd be showing up at some point. I love this one. Alright. Sorry guys, he's leaving. I just put him on top of my PC tower. Hopefully he's kind of satisfied with being close to me, but not on top of my shit. Dude, Rose, this is killer, man. This sort of like gravelly, raspy tone that you've got going on here, layered into your vocals. Just got home, relatable. Is awesome. I think it's super cool. I love how heavy and brooding this track is. Your production here is clean as ever. Super tight melodies, super clean mixing on the instrumental here, and your vocals are just kind of placed perfectly. Everything sounds super concise, sounds super streamlined. It's an awesome sound. I love it. I think you sound killer on this, and would love to hear more of this approach and perspective from you. And also, thanks for the $5. I appreciate that a lot. All right. Up next, we got Shotten with Leaves. Dude, he's. I'm sorry. I know that I should be focused on the stream that people are taking time out of their evening to watch, but my cat will do something, and it just takes my attention. It's like I lose focus on everything. It's like I can't focus on more than one thing at a time. You know how your brain does that, where you think of something and everything else you just don't think about at all, and then you think about another thing, and then that previous thing is just gone, never happened, never was even a thing. We all go through that, right? That's something we all experience, right? Keep showing Atlas. I will probably continue to show Atlas as long as he lets me. He loves the spotlight. He's big on attention. Anyways, let's get going. Is this instrumental from you as well? Yep, all meat, nice. Shoegazy vibes. Yeah, you could say that. I feel like this is more of like a like it kind of leans. If you, I mean, add some strings in there, and it's essentially chamber folk with how ambient and foggy these vocals are, and how kind of like lush this guitar sounds. It's really nice. I love this guitar plucking. Super airy, super kind of an ethereal sound. Your vocals are, super cool. It's beyond foggy. I like how obscured they are. I like how they kind of taper off and fade into the atmosphere of the track and the ambience of the track. It all creates just a super delicate kind of like airy sound. And I like the writing as well. Super, melancholy, nice imagery, straight to the point really for the most part. It's mainly a guitar that's been turned into a pad at the end. Fun stuff. Yeah, it's awesome. I think it sounds great, and I think you've done a good job of taking very few elements and really kind of expanding them to a really cool potential and building an atmosphere on top of itself with what you've got working in the instrumental. This is super fucking cool, man. Also, I feel like I haven't listened to a song by you in so long, so it's nice to hear something from you. And then up next we've got Liam with Winding Stairs. Let's hit. You know what? I think we'll be able to wrap up around 2 hour mark. Maybe. If more people join, then no. But maybe. Is this your production as well? Partly just gotcha, cool. I love this little riff. This riff is so cute. Super summery, super pop punky. Kind of surf rock almost, actually. Yeah, I mean, it's not like the riff is super complex, but it's super effective. You know what I mean? Crazy effective. Last 2 live streams I submitted, but you never played me. I probably called out your name and you might have not been here. I know that people kind of come and go, and so unfortunately the timing can sometimes be a little unfortunate. But I'll get you pulled up now that I know that you're here. But no, yeah, it kind of has this bit of like a surf rock sound, especially in that riff, and I like it a lot. It's super sweet. I hope you don't mind me calling it cute, but like I do think it's a cute riff. It's super nice. It's super bright and energetic, which obviously is a little bit in contrast, in juxtaposition to the writing here. But that's okay, because I think you've got a super cool sound, super vibey and poppy and kind of swingy. And then you also have some really good writing as well. I think the mix is nice. I love the drums on this as well. And I think this is a super solid, compelling vocal performance from you as well. I'm glad you submitted something. I'm new to your work, and so Surfwest emo is a fucking crazy way to put it, but I'm not going to necessarily tell you that you are incorrect. I'm gonna just kind of leave leave that statement as, okay, all right. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Anyways, that being said, thanks, Mel. Hey, thank you for submitting. That being said, we are going to move on to a Lucas Waste submission with Grind My Teeth. And then let's see here. We've got Lucas Waste, we've got Not a Hero, we've got Tav Sorrow, and then we will see where the night takes us from there. Let's hit it.
Ladies seem way more important. Running my teeth, I'm on edge. I could never be the guy who folded. Got a kiss on my neck, but can't show no emotion. I learned from my past mistakes. Why this invite never open? What you talking about?
Do you accept all genres? I accept pretty much anything. Texas Kadamo and Brecken. Hell yeah. We will play literally any genre of music.
I've been at these for 6 years, you can't better me. Mobile like a lighter, don't need you keeping me company. To the day I die, I know this shit gon' envy me. Got two roads inside the whip and no hide in the pungency. Move around the lot, can't stay here for too long. Move around the lot, can't blame me for these songs. Think outside the box, you trapped in, don't give a fuck. What you think about me, I never have and never would. Feel it out, 2 years, that's a good amount. Applying pressure as soon as it started breaking down. I can't rewind time, but I'ma make you proud. Say that I'm the perfect guy, but you still not around.
Mongolian throat singing only. I would play it. I will play anything that anything that you have made that is within reason in terms of like. I will play any genre. Is a great way. I will play any genre.
Got a kiss on my neck, but can't show no emotion. I learned from my past mistakes. Why this invite never open? What you talking about? Oh, I went and started house. Saw you laughing out loud, don't mean that well. Haven't thought about it until about right now. Ain't no saying shit. Promise that I've been around.
These vocals are so good. Lucas has really gotten his vocal mixing down to a formula. His vocals always sound super clean, super crisp. Nice little saturation on those vocals to make him pop, bring out the dynamics of his voice, and definitely in comparison to the super rattly, kind of buzzing, sliding production as well, those crisp vocals are going to stand out like crazy. I love it. I mean, this sounds great, man. I feel like every single time I hear something from you, it gets a little bit more refined, a little bit more focused, and I think it's pretty killer. I think it sounds great. If someone actually sent an original Mongolian throat singing song, that'd be sick as hell. Here's the thing about Mongolian throat singing, and throat singing in general, is it's hard as fuck to do because you're essentially singing 2 notes at once, right? Which, to my brain, initially when I heard about that, I was like, that's kind of, that feels like it should not be possible. It feels like you shouldn't be allowed to sing 2 notes at once. Like, that's against the rules of having a voice, of being able to use it musically, is you shouldn't be allowed to sing 2 notes at once. But there's a great, see, The Voice, I used to watch The Voice every Monday and Tuesday with my mom, back when Blake Shelton and Adam Levine were both on the show. Now, everybody on The Voice gets up there, does a super basic acoustic rendition of a popular pop song, and they call it a day. In other countries, though, people are a little bit more daring, a little bit more risky, a little bit more inventive with their song submissions. They'll do metal songs, they'll do hip-hop tracks, they'll do a bunch of different things. And one guy came on, I think it was on The Voice UK, and he played a 2-stringed instrument. I couldn't tell you what it was. I'm ignorant to the matter. And he did throat singing with that little 2-string instrument. Go, after this stream, go look it up, man. That voice audition where the guy did the throat singing is fucking beautiful. It's gorgeous. I mean, that guy's got pipes and he knows how to use them. Anyways, sorry. Got a little passionate, a little riled up, if you will. I've been working hard on this new sound. You are killing it, man. Continue to do what you've been doing. It is, to me, very obviously working in your favor. All right. And then up next, we have got Not a Hero off Switch, produced by Kato. Let's do it. I love Not a Hero, dude. I love Brecken, and also Not a Hero. Not a Hero, my goat. Not a Hero, the goat no cap.
I violate, I'm gone. Told you I wouldn't take long. Shit, have y'all do so wrong. If deals back then, girl, you would get stoned for that. I'm drunk, won't bite my tongue. Blackout bit my lung. Frostbite had bit my heart, and ever since then, nothing felt more wrong than that. But can you just talk to me? I know you wanna fight a little more, but you should never let pettiness outweigh honesty. If you don't hear from me for the next 10 days, don't send them after me. I'ma be right here in the same spot, working on the same project. About a kid who lost all his friends, trying to be the best man. So I keep my hands down, cut my head off in the shambles. Put my head down on a mantle, ooh. Long way down, if I fall down now, I'ma crash out like I'm Rambo, yeah. Guns are blazing for you, baby, you know that I'm 10 for you. If they try you, Michael Myers on a big night, fuck 'em up.
You're listening in your headphones. That's dedication.
Why do I feel so wrong?
It's not a Melmige Monday. You're not a real Melmige Monday viewer and fan unless you get written up from committing time theft at work for watching the stream. Let me place a sandwich order. Oh, you got sandwiches where you work? Where you work, Brecken? Obviously, you don't have to share that information, but if you're comfortable with sharing, let me know where you work. I'm curious.
Yeah. I've seen millions of faces. Somebody you're 6 out, I find your smile contagious. People in and out of my life so fast, it's like they racing. But all my bros stay solid, we locked in like laces. Pray they all gon' make it, I don't wait for nothing but medicine, cook all night. No, it don't make you proud, but when I drink, I feel alright. I know that you want me to talk to you, but none of this shit you're like. I get stressed too often. It's exhausting. Wish I had an off switch.
Vocal performance so convincing. This is a nice compliment. Underrated compliment, actually. I think there's... I have a big issue with listening to music and hearing the person sing or rap the words and like just knowing like they don't mean that shit at all. You know what I mean? And so I do think that to call a vocal performance convincing or maybe authentic or genuine, whatever synonym you prefer, is a really nice compliment. Like actually, because it is true. And I kind of said similar things, but not a hero in the past, being that every single one of his vocal performances, it just bleeds emotion. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's very apparent and direct in how he feels about the subject matter that he's singing about. And I really like this sort of environment of a drumless kind of piano ballad because listen, you listen to these flows and these are very obvious. You know, you've got a nice little twinkly piano melody, little piano riff. But you listen to these flows, it's hip hop, right? This is a hip hop flow, an emo rap flow, if you want to get a little bit more specific. I mean, put in trap drums on this and his flow, the energy kind of is retained. But stripping it back and you know, giving that delivery a bit more of a minimal stripped back environment, I think is a really cool way to emphasize the kind of bounce and rhythm of your flows here. And so not only does it accentuate and emphasize what you're saying, but also how you're saying it in a fact that the delivery is kind of being placed into an environment where at first it might feel like it doesn't quite belong. Super cool, incredible performance from you, man, as always. And then next we have got Gods in My Head featuring Tav Sorrow. Let's hit it. Nick got me holding a cig in the rain and I don't even smoke. I haven't smoked a cigarette since I was... Oh shit, I did last year. Yeah, not here. It's always going to feel more natural when you're comfortable. You're not trying to like force a sound or sound like something. Hey! What kind of mask is that? Salicylic acid. Oh, is it like opening your pores up? No. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got bumps on my arm from it, I think. Yeah, it's not good. Hot tubs will do that to you. probably wrap up soon. Pretty low key, casual. Reminds me of Kid Leroy. I can see a Kid Leroy comparison. I'm not gonna completely write that off. Pictures, Create Emotions just hit 1K. Hey, congratulations. It definitely deserves it. Incredible song. What are you knocking down back there? You drop. Isn't she lovely, folks? Isn't she just lovely? Always great to have her on the show. Speaking of, or actually, I'll go in reverse. I get ahead of myself sometimes. This is super cool. Super clean, pretty straightforward hyperpop sound. You have that very slick, shiny, kind of like erratic guitar groove that just kind of like flicks and flies up and down the beat. Pretty straightforward hyperpop production as well. I think it sounds nice. It's a tried and true sound. And also the vocal performances on this are super clean. The mixes really, I mean, you guys know how to complement your vocals with these mixes. They're super clean. And I think they have just a little bit saturation to really help make them pop. I know that sometimes with hyperpop, it can kind of get a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? It can kind of seem, what the fuck? What word am I looking for here? Like, it can, I don't know, it can seem appealing to oversaturate your vocals. That's not the word that I was looking for, but you get my point. And so I think that the reservation in that really helps make your vocals sound fantastic and sound really good on this. That's going to bother me that I'm not going to be able to think of what word that I wanted to say. And now I can't even remember what I was going to say after I review the song. I'm falling apart right now. I'm a mess. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. Jesus, I feel like my brain just short circuited. I feel like I legitimately had something to say after the breakdown of that, and then I just 100% totally forgot. So that being said, we have got Artery featuring Casper, produced by Blockchain from Brecken. Now, I might not have much left after this, which is fine. If you guys were here at the beginning of the stream, you will know that I had a bit of a warning up on the kind of like idle animation, being that this was going to be a shorter stream because I drove across 4 fucking states today. As Micah dipped just, actually, now that I think about it, Micah popped in, dissed me on my driving habits, and then immediately left. I don't think I've seen Micah in the chat a single time. She came in here just to fucking roast me, actually. Came in and said, "You're always driving," and then left, which is hilarious, by the way. So my point is if you are here, this is the time that this is when I do the thing. I just get to do it at the hour 45-minute mark instead of the 3-hour mark. If you're here and you have not been played, the duration of this Brecken song is the time that you have to make yourself known. When this Brecken song ends, we will either play Who Is Here and Has Not Been Played, or we wrap the stream up, do the typical updates. I talk about what's going on with the channel and all that fun stuff. So this is your chance. If you've been lurking in chat, this is now your time to make yourself known just for one comment. You gotta just say one comment. Let's do it. Artery with Casper from Brecken. Just texted half-hearted. Cool. I'm liking the beeping on this. I don't have music, but I'm having a good time lurking. Hey, shout out the lurkers. You guys are the backbone of the channel. Appreciate you for being here.
I like the bursts, and you held my worth.
WCam.
I think that the time against me holds up.
I hate saying the screaming stuff out loud.
What did I learn? Don't let me back in.
That intro was kind of eerie.
wanna trust when I'm off of the drugs. So I'm holding through this, so I hate to shove, but I just gotta do it. I gotta give it up. How could I be losing my touch? I don't wanna prove that life been rough, but everything ends when it blows, and it does. I'm trying to find a friend just to give me what I want.
Okay, I can wait if it's too late. 100% not too late. Please submit something. We'll listen to it. Yeah, not too late at all. If it's too late, you will see. Hold on. You'll see this if it's too late.
Tragic slicing on my arteries, bleeding. Now I'm feeling falling off the kitchen cup, and now it's what you wanted me to be. Wanted me for yourself, that's why you try to kill me.
Also, who do you guys want to see co-host? I haven't been able to get one because I've been busy every fucking weekend. But we'll get another co-host soon.
No one hold me tight or keep me inside. At least when I'm at the verge of committing suicide. Tragic slashing on my arteries, bleeding. Now I'm feeling falling off the kitchen cup, and now it's what you wanted me to be. Wanted me for yourself, that's why you try to kill me.
Dude, the co-host Carl B. Actually, yeah, we could definitely have Carl back on. Carl was a great co-host. And I just left Carl. The heart rate monitor and the sort of like ambience of this beat really added this sort of like tense, eerie sound to everything, especially here in the beginning, when I feel like it started to kind of like have this crescendo and intensity. And the drop after, the preceding drop was super cool. I think the payoff was great. You sound fantastic on this. I think that you've kind of proven yourself to be fairly versatile with your vocal performances. I got you, Happa. And I don't know. I feel like every single time I hear something from you, I feel like you're trying new things. I feel like you're taking your sound that you've refined and then you're kind of tweaking it and you're shifting it, you're warping it, and you're doing really cool things with it. I like how abrasive this song is. I like that it's got this kind of wall of sound at some points where you can still kind of you can still hear the components, but they kind of packed in there. It's awesome. I think Casper's a great fit. I think you guys work really well off each other. This is pretty killer, man. I love this. This is a super cool track, and the imagery and the writing is great as always. You've got some really poignant writing. Okay. And then we have got Sound Asleep 52, otherwise known as Happa Sound, in the chat. And we're going to listen to Pistachio.
I'm not breaking no sway. All of these fake cool better. All of these lames so pressed. Act like I ain't no better.
I've been shouting to submit maybe next week. Lizzie, you should 100% submit something. I encourage it. You know what, Happa? I respect your restraint on this. You have this kind of like warbled, like cool, kind of bouncy, bubbly beat here, production here. And you could have very well like sent this thing over the edge, had this big drop, had these big bursts of energy, built it up, but keeping it minimal. All these little like trills here at the end are so pretty. But keeping it reserved within that energy for the entire track, I think it actually completely works to your benefit here. I think it I don't know, I think it is such a much more focused kind of intimate vibe
to have the song sort of start in that energy and remain there consistent throughout. The vocal mix is super cool. I like how it's kind of like harsh. I like how you have these kind of like harsher cutoffs in the tail ends of your phrases of your delivery here. This is a super cool sound. I almost said Cooper Soul. I don't know if you heard that hard C sound, but caught myself. I got to dip out of here, but I had fun watching all I did. Well, good timing, because this is actually probably going to be the end of the stream, guys. I was kind of hoping to sort of get a nice sort of low-key stream that we still, like, that was still worth doing. We still got some songs in. And so thank you all for being here. I know it was pretty low-key, but, you know, a stream is a stream, and I'm always, you know, honored to have you guys dedicate your evening to it. In terms of channel updates, like I said, video essay on the way that I'm super pumped about. And then... appreciate the feedback so much. Sub day, thank you. And then, so weekly songs video should be out this week. I didn't have time last week to work on it because I was in Georgia, but I can normally bust one of those things out in a day if I have to. So hopefully tomorrow or Wednesday we can get that out. We can talk about some music. Video essay is on the way. I don't know when that'll be, considering I've already been working on it for so long. But it is on the way. I'm tired of just doing weekly songs videos. I don't have anything new to share, but I will share something nonetheless, because whatever, you know, if you heard this last week, then you're about to hear it again. More not rap stuff, because the EP is pretty much done apart from features. There it is. Once the features are done, so is the album. I loved this one last week. I also loved it. I would play something else. I just don't have anything else to play.
Hold on till morning. You'll surely stand up by then. And don't believe a word that the moon tells you. She'll fall down again. So
Is this going to be a drop? Yes, it will be a drop on a different project under a different name in about a year.
We've all gotta wait our turn.
Unfortunately, this has been something that I've been working on for almost a year now. And I thought that I'd be done by the end of this year. No, it'll probably be a long time.
Just know I'm holding on.
Like, I'll show you something else from it, since we're here. What am I looking for? Let's go right here, I think. Yeah, it's such a new process to me. Like building everything from the ground up. I'm not doing rap. I'm doing a sound that I've never done publicly before. So, love this guitar. Thank you. This is all me. It's 8.5 minutes. I figure I'm just going to show you a part of it.
stay alone. It's like I have, don't think that I would make it out alive if I tried to stay alone. It's like I have, don't think that I would make it out alive. I inherited all the grief and the rain of the woods you fell when you were small. I take it in, my skin contains it all. And I didn't want you to cry for me this fall. This fall.
You ever perform live? I have performed live a single time. It was last year in Brooklyn, New York. Waiting for the day to perform live for my dream. It was one of the best days of my life.
I hear him calling. Blood in the water. I hear him calling.
Yeah, that's another thing that I have. Yeah, no, performing live in Brooklyn with with my friends, with Swain, with Garden, with Sid, and a whole bunch of other incredibly talented musicians. Literally, it was like it made my life. I mean, I did it, and I've never felt better. I've felt like I don't know. It was crazy. So I 100% encourage you to seek out opportunities where you are able to do that, because it really it's quite a lot of fun. I think that's probably all the Crow's Parliament stuff that I have to show. Yeah, at least in terms of like actual presentable things. Me and Hiroshi are doing some trip hop stuff as well, which I'm super pumped about. This is beat, man. This beat's nuts. It's a banjo.
Living instant in an hour, some apocalyptic power trips in a mental, so much further down the spiral. I'm not there again, just miss it.
Group show next year. Yeah, it would be awesome. Yeah, when I did Wheelbarrow Fest, and so that was I believe that was 14 artists. Unfortunately, every single artist that did the show is lost on me. Actually, you know what? I think that I still have the hold on. Oh shit! I had like a thing that was fuck. I had like an overlay on Streamlabs that was the show poster, but I moved around all of my files, and so I think that when I did that, it fucked it up and I can't use it anymore. Shit. That's unfortunate. Fuck. But yeah, no, I mean, any opportunity that you can find to perform live, I wholly encourage. It's a really fulfilling experience. It's a lot of fun, and also you get to perform live in front of people that'll listen to you. They have to. I'm not going to be able to find it. Actually, here it is. So let's see. Who's at the show? What the fuck? Let's see. Beef was 7 o'clock. Celtics. Ikion. Is that what that says? God, I can't read. Weepings. Me. Sid 6. Navy Shower. Death Wish was there. Young Van. Swain. Polearm. Garden. That's right. That was the lineup. Yeah, hold on. I got you. I'm gonna hold on. I got you guys. Don't worry about a thing. Where is it? It's somewhere in here. Okay, hold on. I got clips of every single performance, just a little bit of every performance. There it is. Hold on.
6 a.m.
Yeah, I've been hot, never needed the sun. Sweeney painted pretty pictures, you don't need to see none. For the dogs inside the family that we built for the slums. Excuse me while I slip on the ones. That's the Air Force, presidential watch on my arm. Watch this, no hands.
Another L couch with a bunch of different carpets.
Swain did cook.
We got a New York slice. We got a New York slice.
Weeping's fucking killed it. Who's this guy? We look just alike. Sid fucking killed it as well. Death Wish was a lot of fun too. Everyone did great. Polearm on the sound. Polearm did sound the entire night. Yeah, Navy's great. Yeah, killer show. It was awesome. It was an incredible experience. A lot of fun.
Welcome to the melmige YouTube channel with Garden. Garden, how did the show go?
I don't know if you're actually recording.
I am.
But it went great.
You did too. Young Van, how did the show go?
The show...
I kind of make a song with Swain. The more I see him, the more I listen to him. Swain's a beast. Swain's a monster. One of my favorite guys in the whole wide world, and one of the most talented guys I know as well. He's a beast. I've never seen somebody make so much good music. But anyways, I'm literally just ranting and rambling at this point. My song didn't get played, did it, guys? I 100% played your song. What are you talking about? It did, buddy. But yeah, this is an entire 13-minute video. Call Swain and tell him you love him again. I could do that, but I feel like I've called Swain on the stream like 4 times. So I don't think that I'll be doing that. There he is. There's Swain again. But anyways, text him. I'll text him a good night. I'll send him a nice little good night text. But thank you guys for being here. Have a fantastic night. Thank you to everybody that donated this month. We pretty much hit the monthly donation goal, which is it in bad faith. I never knew if it was in bad faith to like talk about money, but I just wanted to let you guys know how much I appreciate it. I never knew if that was a thing you shouldn't do as a streamer. But fucking awesome. You guys all had fucking amazing songs this week. Fucking killer. We will see you next week, next Monday, where I hopefully have a co-host. Bye bye. Have a good night.